Yeah. So. Real. It's, I know. That's it. I see. This is and that's yeah, hello. Yeah. I mean, so. I I get it. Awesome. Minus. All right. So.
Are we good? I can't get you to join. Is it asking me for a pass? Does it normally do that?
Do we have a meeting?
I just put it in 892 0300 6432
0,
300.
3, 0, 0.
Yep.
The split wasn't just confused me.
6432.
What's the password?
482 08 083.
Oh, wait. 8, 3.
Hold on. Yes. 45.
There is something, oh, it's the second pass.
This one?
No, it's the one up top. Um,
Oh, this one.
yep.
I'm
it's the
sorry.
list. It's okay. So what is
The passcode is 53.
Give me the,
The ID,
password.
the webinar ID.
Yes.
Sorry, 892 0300.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's not you. Meeting password. Okay, so can you give me the 5?
53. Capital F, capital K. Lowercase z and K. 13. Thank God.
All right, we're gonna start in a minute. Sorry, some difficulties. All right, if you could all take your seats, we're about to start. Thank you. Couple quick public service announcements. For an emergency, please note the exits on either side of the chambers and proceed down the stairs. The bathrooms are located out the door to my left, women's room to the right, men's room to the left. We allow 30 minutes for public speaking. If you have not done so already, please sign up at the podium or through the Zoom chat by raising your hands. Please note that the council does have rules of decorum for our meetings, including the public speaking portion of the meeting. We ask that respect is shown to all community members, whether they serve on the council, on the staff, or are here as a public member. I am now calling this Common Council meeting to order at 6:10 p.m. on June 22nd, 2023. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated. May I please have roll call?
Alderman Hill,
Excused.
Alderman Frankel,
Present.
Alderman Scott Childress,
Here.
Alderman Worthington, Alderman Muhammad,
Here.
Alderman Davis.
Nope. Dennis.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Old
Dennison.
habit.
Force of habit.
Sorry. Alderman Dennison, Alderman Oliveri,
Here.
Alderman Shabbat,
Here.
Alderman Hirsch.
Here. We have a quorum. We're now entering into the public speaking portion of the meeting. We have allotted 30 minutes for this purpose. Speakers will have 3 minutes. If there are remaining speakers after 30 minutes, I will call for a motion from the council to extend the period for another 30 minutes. Speakers, direct your comments to the chair, as council members cannot engage in debate during this time. Please state your name and address on the record before you begin. For the audience in chambers and on Zoom, there could be no distractions when a speaker is addressing the council. The Common Council has also received written comments for our consideration, and they could be found on the city's website under tonight's agenda. May I have the first speaker, please? Oh,
John DeGasperis.
Nice work, thanks. Good evening, thank you.
name and address, please. Thank
Sure,
you.
John DeGasperis. My current address is 282 Main Street, Kingston, New York. I believe on tonight's agenda may be some type of, I don't know if it's legislation or a resolution, whereby I am requesting that you grant my family and I an easement for a paper street here in the city of Kingston. I am in contract to purchase a parcel of wooded land in what I would still qualify as Uptown Kingston. It sits between Pearl Street and Patriots Place. It's off the paper street that I would like an easement for is off of Lounsbury Court, and I would like the paper street because the land I'm seeking to purchase is landlocked, and I cannot get to it without an easement on this paper street, which is currently wooded, and I suspect that it has not been used by the city of Kingston in at least 50 years. Some of the trees that are on it are very big and mature. This has been a process that I started in the spring, and I got through Laws and Rules, and I thank everybody on Laws and Rules for their time and attention. And I think we were supposed to be in front of you last time, and it didn't make it to the agenda, and maybe that's in part why you're here tonight. So if that is the case, that you're here for me alone, I apologize to you all, and I thank you for your time. But that's the objective, is to get this easement, at which point I will build a driveway, essentially, so that I can access this road or access this parcel, where I intend to build a single-family residence for my wife and 2 young children, where we'll probably live the rest of our lives. So that's what we're trying to do here today. And again, thank you for your time, and I'm glad to answer any questions or address any concerns.
Next speaker. Anybody else? Again, this isn't, the zoning code meeting happens at 6:30 if you're waiting for that. Okay. Anybody else would like to speak on the agenda item? Anybody on Zoom, just raise your Zoom hand. Okay, then I am closing the public speaking portion of the meeting. We're now entering into the report of committees, starting with resolution number 101.
Resolution 101 of 2023, resolution of the Common Council of the City of Kingston, New York, granting an easement over the paper street known as Pearl Street Lane.
Alderwoman Rita Worthington.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, I would like to suspend the rules and go into attorney-client session.
There's a motion to suspend the rules to go into attorney-client session. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Michelle Hirsch. All in favor? All right, we're going to go into conference room number 2. Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be back.
How are you? She should be.
Thanks for your patience, everyone. Oh, yeah. So, oh, do they have do I have it? Okay, yeah, he's gonna. You'll just have to just let me find the picture of them. So all you have to do is like what you normally read and not the changes. So we are still in our common council meeting. This isn't the laws and rules special meeting for the zoning code. We should be getting to you in a few minutes. So if you could just hang tight. We have still suspended the rules. We are not back in session, but Alderman Rennie Scott Childress, we're all here, right? Yeah. Alderman Rennie Scott Childress, would you like to proceed?
Thank you. I would like to move that we adopt Resolution 101 with the following changes. We would leave the first whereas clause as it is. The second whereas clause, we would take out a phrase so that it would now read, whereas Pearl Street Lane is a paper street that is neither paved nor maintained as a public road by the City of Kingston, and then we'll change the third whereas clause as follows, to read as follows. Whereas John A. and Emily DeGasperis have represented that they have entered into a contract to purchase private property situate at 369 to 415 Pearl Street Extension. The rest of that paragraph stays the same. We'd like to alter the fourth whereas clause so that it reads, whereas John A. and Emily DeGasperis have represented that the aforementioned property is a landlocked parcel and they are desirous of acquiring an easement over and through Pearl Street Lane for the purposes of constructing a driveway for ingress and egress to said parcel located at 369-14 Pearl Street Extension for the purpose of constructing a single-family home. In the therefore sections, we'd like to change section 1 then to read that the Common Council of the City of Kingston hereby authorizes the mayor to negotiate and execute an easement over and across the paper street known as Pearl Street Lane to John A. and Emily DeGasperis, with John A. and Emily DeGasperis providing a survey and description for said easement. If and when the John A. and Emily DeGasperis purchase the property, subject to the completion of and survey and the assessor of the City of Kingston's determination of a fair and marketable sum to be paid to the City of Kingston for said easement. We would then strike out Section 2. Section 3 then becomes Section 2 and would read, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Thank you. There's a motion on the floor for these changes. Is there a second? Second by Michael Oliveri. All in favor to make these changes?
Aye.
Opposed? The changes are adopted 8-0. I'm now calling our Common Council meeting back into session, and we'll ask the clerk to read it, and then it will open up for discussion and call for the vote.
Resolution 101 of 2023. Resolution of the Common Council of the City of Kingston, New York, granting an easement over the paper street known as Pearl Street Lane.
On the question? Hearing no discussion, I'll call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is adopted 8-0. That concludes our communications or communication. Anybody have anything before I ask for a motion to adjourn? Can I have a motion to adjourn? Motion by Michael Oliveri, second by Michelle Hirsch. All in favor? Opposed? We hereby stand adjourned until the next regularly scheduled meeting on July 11th, 2023 at 7:30 p.m. Thank you. We're going to take a couple minutes just to sort ourselves out, and then we will start the special laws and rules meeting. Again,